my main aim here is just to teach you how the responsive header should look. I will show you the live working of my website. I have done the freelance work of this. So the website name is homeservice.org.in. It's currently live. My main aim to develop here is this header file which you can see on the top. Home, services, policy, made profile, reviews, inquiry form, login. It's the logo of the home service. You can see here that this website is completely responsive. You can paste this website in a mobile where you can see that it adjusts as per the resolution. So I will just show you on the laptop. For that, just right click and click on the inspect button. Once you click on the inspect button, click here toggler button, that it will show you the mobile resolution. You can also add your resolution, specific resolution as per your need. So currently suppose we are testing for BlackBerry Z03, Z30. So here you can see that home, services, policies. The main thing you need to see here is that all the items were there. It has been collapsed under the button and you can see that it has been coming one by one. So that is the responsiveness. For that I have used Bootstrap. Let's go with the laptop with search. Now you can see here that it has been adjusted as per the resolution. Selection of 3. I guess the name is not proper. Connected source code. You can see whenever the resolution changes, it's adjusted as per the image itself. Now you can see that it adjusts. Since my resolution is completely, I have just increased the resolution. I mean the font sizes of the Google Chrome, the desktop size, the desktop fonts, all this. You can see. So because of that, the purpose of doing this is that you can see the clear videos when we will code. So now here you can see that all this thing has been set on the proper resolution. Vivo V5. It's the resolution 720 to 128. I don't know that whether this is a proper resolution, but it fits for this resolution. So I am clear now that we need to create an header that would be responsive, so that whenever the user is using our website on internet via mobile, via PC, via laptop, any other resolution, so it should get adjusted as per that. For that, let's start a website. Let's start to create a project in MVC file. Click on new project. We can also do that from the file. Once you click on the new project, mention the name. Here I will mention the web tutorial. Web tutorial, ASP.NET web application. It will the folder will be saved under the name of new folder 6. That's the default that I am giving. The project cannot be created because another project already exists. Okay, maybe I have done some patches over there. So _1 or so, does not mention it. Web tutorial. What should we give a name? Web tutorial, website tutorial. Website tutorial. Okay. Click on the empty since we will start the website from the scratch. My main aim here that to click on the empty button, as there are many other MVC templates are mentioned over here, as you can see webform MVC that will give us the built-in support from the Microsoft. But beginning from the scratch will make you to understand how the real code looks like and what are the efforts that we need to take when we need creating a website. Click on the OK button. It is preparing to create a project. Once the project loads, click on the controller. Here you can see that everything is empty. Just in app start folder root config file is there. In global.sh you can see that in application underscore start it says that go to the root config and register what is the default path when your project will load. So it is home and index. Right click on the controller, add. We need to create a controller. Here also we will be going with an empty creator. Here also Microsoft have provided the template in which you will get a built-in code. If you need it, I will surely explain you what are they. Just comment me or mail me for that. Home controller. Now here MVC will build a controller for us. Once the controller class has been made, you can see here the website tutorial. This is our project name .controller. It's by default it comes the namespace. Here by default it takes some references, namespace, system collection.generic link view web. So currently we don't require this all things. We just require web.mvc. Because in web.mvc itself our project is will work. Here you will get a default action result as index. So you don't require to create any action result for that. Right click on the index, go to view. See unable to find the matching view, so right click on the view, add view. You need to create a view, index, no layout page, nothing, just a simple add button. I will show you in further videos that what basically all this terms are made. So I will just start from the step by step. You don't require this layout at the null button. This layout means if suppose you want to specify some other HTML page here, then it's useful, or any other header, title, anything, for that it is being useful. I will show you in the further videos. For a time being, let's keep here. Okay, let's delete it because we don't require. I don't want you to get more complicated over here. We want the header tag here. Here you should mention that blank equal to meta tag info. Here I have already the meta tag with me, head tag. I will just copy it and paste it here. What I have done, I have the link class with me, link tag, and that bootstrap.min.css. As I have informed you earlier, that the image would be that the header which we will be creating, that will be under the bootstrap to gain the responsiveness of the website. And the script, if suppose you are using the bootstrap, then you require jQuery. I am using version 3.3.1 bootstrap 4.1.3 JS. It's been online URL where the URL will work on the internet only. You can download the template and you can store it and just you can give the path. That also will work. I will show you why this font awesome I have used here, the script file. First I need to save the bootstrap.min.css. For that I will create a content folder. In this content folder I will save all my CSS files. Add new folder. Create a folder named content. Also in future videos we will need a script, images. Also for the logo I will require and one more folder, images. So under this images, let's create one more folder as logo. Okay. So now for here our main name, just delete the rest part as we don't require here now. We will start the header in a header tag itself. First header is the body element represents the content of the document. It cannot be nested inside the HTML tag. By default, MVC they create the HTML tag. I will show you afterwards once we have been fully completed the header. So now I would need to install bootstrap.min.css file. So for that I need to go to control desktop in tutorial, bring your folder to test tutorial, contain bootstrap.min.css. I will just copy it and I will save this content. So now my CSS have got the exact path. The jQuery have been given the proper link. So now let's begin with the header tag. Under the header tag, you should start with creating the header with the navigation tag. That means a nav. Now Bootstrap gives us some special classes, built-in classes. We will make use of that. New bar, header dash top. As the name suggests, it will fix the header to the top. Fix dash top, that means it will fix it over here. It will not move whenever if our code changes or something. It will not make that hamper. Expand navbar dash expand dash lg space navbar dash bar dash star. Okay. Here for style we will give background as black for a time being. I will show you why I have mentioned. Anchor tag href. So currently we will give just hashtag over here since we have not created any action results, any views for any other fields. So just give us the hashtag. here we will be having the website over here. So on Google, as you can see. I will type the website. You can also visit my website. It's completely developed by me. All the coding is been done by me. It is completely purely developed under MVC 5 itself, using models, tools and controllers. Here this logo is there. We need to show this logo here. So for that, desktop, tutorial, project images, and the background images over here. The logo is there. Place. I will copy it, Ctrl C, and this logo I will copy it. Once I have pasted the logo under the logo folder, I need to use the path. Since it's an image, I will use the image tag. I will use the class as image-fluid. I will use the src over here means the source where you will get the image. So under images in images logo and service logo. Here we will use the inline style for the max height and max width. We can further we will make this style in some other CSS file. For a time being, we will just do it as an inline itself. Max height, max width. I suppose here 150 pixels is okay for that. Okay, now my anchor tag is been working now and it's done. So I need to create a collapse button. Which collapse button? I will just minimize it, and here you will get to see the collapse button, right? So this button we need to create. For that there is a tag button. Use the class name as navbar toggler, TOGGLER. Be specific with this name. Any G mistaken with O, it will not work. Okay. Type is equal to button. Data dash toggle. It should collapse when the resolution changes. As per the resolution, data dash target should be hashtag navbar text. See, all are the built-in classes by the bootstrap. We are just using it as per our need. Area dash control. Navbar text, which we have mentioned as a target. Okay. The name should be same. Aria dash expanded should be false. area label. We want is a toggle navigation. Okay, these all are the important classes we want for creating a span button, for creating that collapse button. Also, we need to give a span tag over here. I will show you why. Once I will write a class in name, navbar dash toggler dash icon. So now it's clear that three lines which the collapse button shows once we do the minimize, that's basically an icon. Where it comes from this class, and Bootstrap have already made our work easy by creating this class. Now let's move further with our main content in header. All these things we will write in a div tag. We should give a class for that. The class should be collapsed as per the resolution. Navbar collapse, that's collapse. ID should be navbar text. It should be same. It's navbar. It will not work if any mistake. It's case sensitive. So be aware to write a proper name. Everything T is capital. So be careful when you will write this type of code. I hope that I have not made any mistake. We will come to know when we will check further. We need to provide the UL tag for the listing of all the items in our header. Navbar dash, let's use the tag name class, and then we don't require this right now. But still we will write here now for a time being. So further I will explain you why we are working with this class. Navbar dash snap nl dash auto dash mv dash auto, also d dash mv dash play. They are the bootstrap classes. They are useful for the resolution to adjust as per our code. That's why we use this class. I'm making 2 mistakes in typing right now. Like class should be of name item dash item. So in li tag we should first home. So let's give them, sorry, not home, anchor tag. In anchor tag we will write everything. We should have provided the class. We should know that link because it will be useful to link somewhere. Also, we will do the class nearby dash track, as it will show some extra effect on it. For that, we need to provide the reference here, address, where it should go once the user has used on that tag. For a time being, we will just do the hashtag because our main aim is to create a header right now. Hope span class extra tag only. Current. slash. Okay. Now our home item is created. Now we need to create the drop down for the services. So for the drop down, we require a drop down class under the li tag. Li. So once these two drop down will be created, we will just copy paste all the other code so that our work will get easy. First item, drop down, anchor tag, class, new drop down sugar, new drop down tag sugar, data sugar span drop down, data tag sugar span, it will be a drop down. Okay, so we will change that href hashtag. So you can see here href we are giving the hashtag. You might be clear right now that we don't have any use for that to link. Navbar drop using a service. Okay. Span class caret. The drop down icon appears now, that appears from this caret class. Slash span slash anchor. Okay. All set with this. Now we need to give the menus, what will be the menu in the drop down. So anchor tag would be useful over here. In anchor tag, but for that we need to again have a div tag inside the drop down. We should provide a class as drop down menu. Drop down tag menu. Okay. Drop down tag. Control N, Control V. Anchor class drop down item. Under drop down menu, we want drop down tag item. Okay. We have defined that class. These all are the building classes. href, user, hashtag, first service. First service. So we will copy. Control C. We will type here. You can customize this code as per your requirement. First service, second service, third service. Okay. I don't know what the service indicates here. As per your needs completely. So now our drop down has been created. Now we need to have a policy that is also a drop down. So we will just copy this li tag. We will paste it here. Now our work will get easy now. Since we have the drop down also and without drop down also. Here policy. Let's do that policy. We have one third one here. Okay. Now made profile to review. Now we want a made profile. this. For make we want a class new dash item. For anchor we want a class. We don't want neighbor or rank. Address we require. Home tag we want. Under home tag we will write made profile. That's a profile we don't want to define that. So now make profile done. Now we want to review. User review. Here you can see the icon. Okay, this login and inquiry form. I will show you how this icon done. For that, we will first go to inquiry. Inquiry form. Okay. See, because of this, there are some effects we can. It is useful to use some professionalism to the website, so that's why we are using over here. We need to provide an I tag. Under I tag we need to use the class. Class is I will show you that how I achieve this. Dash dash phone dash volume. Class. As you can see the caret, so from that we have got it. Okay. This is the form DOLUN. This is also case sensitive, it should be proper. Sign. For this the class is Now I hope we are done with all the header tags. We don't require a body over here right now, so we'll just cut it. I hope we haven't done any mistake right now. We have automatically the system has encountered that we are working in HTML and they have provided us the top type HTML tag. I told you that I told you before that MVC will provide us the HTML tag. Now let's run it. Let's see how our code will run. Whether we have achieved all these things or some mistake will be there because some classes are case sensitive, and if we have done some mistake in typing the class, and it will not work properly as expected. Once we will click on the run button, it will first build. Under the build, it will first check that whether all the codes are linked, is there any errors mentioned, are the DLL will work properly. So once giving the green signal from the builder, it will go to the Google Chrome and it will build our code. I want to delete this folder. See over here, localhost 51872. That depends upon your system. See, luckily it comes here. Now I guess everything is working fine, but here the white is not there, as you can see the inquiry form and copy. This is because for this white button there is a specific class we need to put as active. Okay. So Control S, F5, it will again load, and okay. Now let's see whether it responds to the resolution. Yeah, it responds. One click, yeah, it responds in here. That's it. see over here, you can see this black, and over here you can see slightly transparent. Okay, as you can see that looks something amazing over here. Okay, so I have achieved this by giving the background. So under the page, view page source, we will get the source what I have used. I will just go there and inner gradient. Okay. I will copy this and I will put it here outside. Control S, again Control F5, will check whether it has worked. See, black also looks good, and this also looks good. It depends upon your background which you are using. We will right click and we'll check by the inspect whether it's working on the mobile phones also. As you can see, again the roll up buttons are here. 75%. Let's move to the next. So you can see here it's working completely fine. Okay. So that's it for today's video. In next video, I will show you how to create a background image, a response image. Here is when I will click on the inspect button, the images gets responsive as per the mobile phone, as per the resolution, right? So that is important. While you are working, the image should also work as per, you can see here. So this I have achieved by not using any jQuery, any script, that is purely in the form of CSS. So in the next video we will do that. Also, if you want something I should work on, then you can help me with it. Just mention in the comment so that I will make a video on it. Also, you can see that for creating this type of headers, you don't require MVC. You can type this code, you can just give the path, and in the normal HTML file also, and in the normal static website also, you can make this code easily. Yeah. So for today I am signing off. Let's see on the next video. Bye guys.